Well, Hired Hands is part of a larger work which is called Small Town Sundown. It's a movie in song. He is one of the characters in the movie. His name's Jake. He's an aging cowhand that has worked for 40 years, living in bunkhouses and doing work using his hands that were hired. I was inspired to write that to pay tribute to the cowboy and to his character. And when you think about the term, he's a hired hand, you really realize, if you think about it, that's exactly what they're hiring. They're hiring the hands, and there's so many of them that are passing on that really don't have apprentices that are studying and learning all the knowledge and wisdom that they've gained from their predecessors, someone showing them and apprenticing them, and all the shortcuts and all the ways to rig things together out of baling wire and fix things. And it's going to be lost if we don't have people that are interested in following that and learning that.
The old cowboy sat on a bar stool, drinking a cold Lone Star. CNN was on in the corner of that small town Texas bar. Well, I sat down and said, "Howdy, sure been a hot one today." He said, "I know, I've been out in it on the back of a dapple gray." Well, he wore a faded work shirt, soles with a working man's sweat. His hands were hard, but his fingers were nimble, and he'd roll in a cigarette. His neck was red and wrinkled, with diamonds out once heard, are the mark of a man who's lived a good life. So when he spoke, I caught every word. He said, "I've always been one to spend my days in the sun, working for the brand. It's a hard life, but it's the one I chose so I could be a free man. I like riding out in God's open country. I like living on the land, doing a good day's work for a good day's pay, and using these hired hands, these hired hands. He said these hired hands built a ranch with stone, steel, and wood. These hired hands make things right and make a promise good. They still cook on campfires, they still drink from streams, they're still making my living, I'm still living my dream. Spend my days in the sun, working for the brand. It's a hard life, but it's the one I choose so I can be a free man. Now I'll be riding out in God's open country, in the middle of his master plan, doing a good day's work for a good day's pay, using these hired hired hands. The old cowboy sat on a bar stool, drinking a cold Lone Star. CNN was on in the corner of that small town Texas bar.
feel like music is my calling, and I feel as though I've been gifted to be able to, even though there's a lot of work and a lot of crafting that goes into it, that I've been able to somehow have the gift of being able to touch people's hearts with the combination of the words and music that I've combined. When people come up and say, you know, you really touched me, and that's exactly what I needed to hear, you know, on occasion, not every gig, but when you connect, when I connect with people, that's something that money can't buy. And again, it really makes it validates what I'm doing as far as, you know, being a calling, because financially there's not a lot of validation. But if a young person came to me and wanted to get into the music business, I would tell them to get into the music and forget about the business. Meaning that if you do this for money, and that's your that's your prime goal in doing this, that you are in the wrong business. You know, music and business is almost an oxymoron, you know, because the business is what somebody else does, and the music is what you do, you know, and it should be something that you feel called to do, and that you feel dedicated to do, and that you're going to do regardless of whether or not there's any financial reward to it.
Way out in the country, on the camp meeting grounds, there's a gathering every Sunday from them hill country towns. We meet at the dance pavilion, we sit on folding chairs, sing 'em loud and clap our hands and shake 'em in the air. Won't you come down, children, hear the loving word. Come down, children, come to Cowboy Church. Come down, children, be the living word. Well, come down, children, come to Cowboy Church. Some come in rusted pickups, some come in Cadillacs, some come riding Harleys, some on horses' backs. 'Cause everybody's welcome at the church that has no walls. Some come in their Sunday best, some in bib overalls. Won't you come down, children, hear the loving word. Come down, children, come to Cowboy Church. Come down, children, be the living word. Come down, children, come to Cowboy Church. Preacher keeps it simple. He says, we've all gone astray, but if you want back in the herd, live the cowboy way. Always help the needy, love your neighbor every day. Always fight the good fight, and don't forget to pray. Well, come down, children, hear the loving word. Come down, children, come to Cowboy Church. Come down, children, be the living word. Come down, children, come to Cowboy Church.